It's Candace with Someday Now Travel. Thanks for clicking on our video. We appreciate it. We're in Sequoia National Park today, and we are making our way down to the Foothills Visitor Center. It is there that you can take a picture with one of the national park signs. You'll find out why Marble Falls was a part of our itinerary, but it didn't happen on this trip. We did make our way back up and stop at Tunnel Rock so that you can check that one out. The Big Trees Trail is an easy trail and a must in my opinion. Then we'll head on over to the General Sherman Tree. And while down there, don't forget to make the trip around the Congress Trail. That was one of my favorites on this trip in Sequoia.
Early in the morning, before the sun appears, before the world has even stirred, let's get out of here. We don't need to hurry, the road ahead is clear. Let's follow the coast as far as it goes, or until we disappear. That gives me an idea. Let's get lost together. Let's go chase that pole.
There's a bear. There's a bear. Tanner, there's a bear.
Big Bird! Chase! Big Bird, chase!
What does he say?
What? Big Bird!
Here he is. He's tagged.
Ow!
He is after those turkeys.
Okay. There's a bear.
So this is a rock relic here, and we are on the General Highway, and they actually, cars, we're on a paved road because cars used to go up underneath this. And so when we're looking at this rock, they actually say there's remnants, and you can actually see scratches up underneath where the vehicles had previously scraped. So you can actually see where the vehicles would come through, and then where they accidentally scraped when they were coming through this. That's pretty cool. Okay, we just came up from the Foothills entrance, and it was 97 degrees down at the Foothill entrance. 3,000 elevation change from down there to up where we're at right now. And it feels amazing. But if you're checking the weather and you're trying to figure out what to pack for the trip, just knows that there is a significant difference in temperature between up in the elevations where you're going to find the General Sherman Tree and the Big Trees Trails, Crescent Meadow, as opposed to down Foothills. All right, we'll see you on the Big Trees Trail. Hey, welcome to the Big Tree Trail. This one is about a 1.2 mile loop. It's level, it's paved, so this is an easy trail to be able to do, one that you should be able to do in less than 30 minutes. So it fits easily into anybody's itinerary. You'll pass by the Giant Forest Museum, and don't forget to check out the Clara Barton tree as you're making your way around the round meadow and enjoying these beautiful giants. Look at this grove. We've just finished the big tree trail, and the trees they're huge, and I loved it. So it is definitely a trail that is paved, seems to be accessible by most individuals, and gives you the views like this tree over here. That's Sequoia. Clara Arton? Is that what you said?
Yes. Is that the
Clara.
biggest tree?
That's Clara tree.
Is that the biggest tree?
It is not the biggest tree. We have yet to go see the biggest tree, the General Sherman. And we are headed there next. So we will see you at the General Sherman. Okay, we are headed to the General Sherman tree. And I can tell you right now, the lot is packed. So we had a chance to come here earlier in the morning. Don't regret going to Crescent Meadow because that was epic. So we're going to go see the General Sherman tree, which height is 274.9. Let's just call that 275 feet high.
Wow.
And the circumference at the ground is 203. The maximum diameter at the base was called 36.5.
Hey.
And the largest
It's
branch,
212 feet below this area.
General Sherman tree, is at an elevation of 212 feet below this area. Okay, we got it. So we got a little bit of a hike to be able to get down to it. So, family, who is the General Sherman tree named for?
General Sherman.
Yeah, named after the American Civil War General William Sherman. So, true or false, there are taller trees in the world?
Yes. No. Yes.
True, there are
Yes.
taller
Yes,
trees.
Yes, there are taller.
Are there wider trees?
No.
There are taller and wider trees.
That was just some.
Volume. It is the wood that is actually in the trunk that makes this the largest tree in the world.
Is this the one that I was
So I'll give you something to compare it to. This tree that we are hiking to is as tall as 3 blue whales. What do you think about that? This spot, you are half the way up the General Sherman tree, the height of a 14-story building. So it's 275 feet tall. We have now made it 138 feet. All right, let's keep going.
That's kind of insane.
Half of it is 138 feet. All right, trivia question, Travis. What is your guesstimated weight of the General Sherman tree? Think tons.
7,000 tons.
Ooh, all right. You have a lot of appreciation for the General Sherman tree. The correct answer is 2,000 tons. It is the same weight, Addison, as how many elephants?
6.
Oh, nope. Nowhere close. Nowhere close. Think hundreds.
400.
Exactly. 400 elephants. This is important. This is the base of how big. Oh, we got so many shadows. This is it. This is how big the base is.
This is how big the base
Papa,
is.
this is it. This is how big the base is. This is the outline of it. So this is definitely
That's
larger.
crazy.
Here it is, the General Sherman tree. It's a longer trek down than we thought, so make sure to bring your water. Okay, so we just entered the Congress Trail, 2.5 miles on this particular loop. And this trail actually has the oldest tree here in Sequoia National Park. 3,000 years old. So when we looked at the General Sherman a minute ago, it was about 2,200 to 2,600 years old. And this trail, the Congress Trail, again has the President's Tree that is 3,000 years old. Now, the Sherman tree definitely wins when it comes to the volume, right? So we have seen the largest tree in the world. Now we're going to go see the oldest tree. So as we're making our way along the Congress Trail, which they've done a really nice job with grading the elevation, because I can tell you already, this one could have been a much more challenging trail, but they've done a great job with it. And I would say if you are already up here and you're seeing the General Sherman tree and you're going to Morrow Rock and you're doing the Congress Trail and you're going to Crescent Meadow and you've done all those great things, you really have to weigh, is it worth it if you want to go down to the foothills area? You gain a lot from a temperature perspective. It was significantly warmer. So today, the day that we're in the park, 97. It was 97 down in the foothills area. We climbed back up and got met with 80 degrees. So almost a 20-degree temperature change from up here at the higher elevation, which is about 3,000 feet higher in elevation than you are in the foothills, to go down. But one of the things I was sad about initially when we came into the park is not getting that iconic Sequoia sign, the one that has the picture of Sequoia on it, the Indian. It is phenomenal, and we wouldn't have gotten it if we hadn't gone to foothills. We also had the chance to see a black bear when we were on the foothills trail, and that was really awesome to be able to see. There we go. The trail goes right underneath the tree over there. How cool is that? We'll get to do that here in a second.
Side of it's still flat. Climb down that one quick.
Oh, we have a pedestrian tunnel. That's fun. Spongy, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy how the bark is spongy. Okay, so we've made it past the House and the Senate and the pedestrian tunnel log, the President's Tree, Chief Sequoia tree, and we all agree, like the Congress Trail is one you cannot miss. You can't miss it. Like if you're coming to Sequoia National Park, this is absolutely a trail that you want to make sure that you hit. It is on the way. You actually pass it when you're going to the General Sherman tree. You're just walking. You're walking among the giants. We'll never be able to fully describe it. I think that's one of the things that occurred to me very early, that I can take as many pictures and we can stand in front of them, and until you have seen the sequoias in person, you just will not appreciate how magnificent they are. I didn't know how Sequoia would compare to Bryce and Zion and Great Smoky Mountains and a lot of the other phenomenal parks that we have here in the U.S. But it definitely stands out on its own. Okay, the Senate was cool, but the House, unbelievable. Do not miss coming to the Congress Trail. Oh my word. You guys, breathtaking.